Two people earn the exact same salary, same rent, same bills, same paycheck. 10 years later, one has a growing pile of investments, and the other is still living month to month. The difference wasn't how much they made. It was the order they did things in. Most people pour their money out in a random order and hope it works. There's actually a sequence, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Real quick before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up. Every week we break down how money actually works, with no hype. Okay, let's fill the buckets. Here's the idea that runs the whole video. Money isn't just about how much comes in. It's about where each dollar goes first. Every dollar can only do one job. The wealthy aren't necessarily more disciplined. They've just decided the jobs in advance, so the money flows in the right sequence automatically. Think of it like filling buckets in a row. Water always fills the first bucket before the second. If your buckets are in the wrong order or you skip one, the whole system leaks. So let's put them in the right order. 7 moves, top to bottom. Move 1, a small starter emergency fund. Before anything else, set aside a modest cushion. Historically, people aim for around 1 month of essential expenses to start. This isn't your full safety net yet. It's just enough that a flat tire or a surprise bill doesn't send you straight to a credit card. Without this, every plan below collapses the first time life happens. Move 2. Capture any free match. If you have access to an employer retirement plan that matches your contributions, contribute at least enough to get the full match. A match is the closest thing to free money you'll ever be offered, an immediate, guaranteed boost on the money you put in. Skipping it is leaving part of your pay on the table. Move 3. Kill high-interest debt. Now attack any debt charging you a high rate, think credit cards. Paying off a balance at 20+% is like earning that rate, guaranteed, with zero risk. No investment reliably beats a guaranteed return that large. So before you chase growth anywhere else, you clear the debt that's compounding against you. Move 4. Finish the emergency fund. With the expensive debt gone, build that starter cushion up to a full 3 to 6 months of essential expenses parked in a high-yield savings account. This is what lets you invest for the long term without panic selling the moment something goes wrong. It turns your future investments from fragile to durable. Move 5. Invest for the long term, consistently. Now, and only now, does the wealth engine really start. Invest a regular amount into low-cost, broadly diversified index funds every month automatically. Historically, a diversified market has returned roughly 7% a year after inflation over long periods. That's illustrative, not guaranteed. And the magic isn't any single year. It's decades of that, compounding. Notice the order again. We didn't start here, even though this is the exciting part. Investing only works when the foundation beneath it can't crack. Move 6. Tackle the lower interest debt on your terms. Things like a reasonable student loan or a mortgage at a modest rate aren't emergencies. If the interest is low enough that your investments are likely to out-earn it, there's no rush to pay it off early, though paying it down can still be a perfectly valid choice for peace of mind. This is the one step where the math and your comfort both get a vote. Move 7. Build toward bigger goals. Once the engine is running, you direct the extra, additional investing, a home down payment, a child's education, or simply a faster path to financial independence. These are the goals that money is actually for. They come last in the sequence not because they matter least, but because they're strongest when everything below them is solid. And here's the habit that holds all 7 together. Automate the flow. Set up the transfers so each dollar moves to the next bucket the moment your paycheck lands before you can spend it. You're not relying on willpower at the end of the month. You're designing the order once and letting it run. So that's the sequence. Starter fund, free match, high-interest debt, full emergency fund, long-term investing, low-interest debt. Then your biggest goals. Same paycheck as everyone else, but pointed through the buckets in the order that quietly compounds into wealth. You don't need a bigger income to start. You need a better order. Pick the bucket you're on right now and just get the sequence working. If this gave you a clear roadmap for every dollar you earn, don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up. Every week we break down how money actually works, no hype. The free net worth tracker in the description will show you exactly which bucket you're standing in right now. Remember, this is for education only, and it's not financial advice. Now tell me in the comments, which of the 7 buckets are you standing in right now? Just give me the number, 1 through 7. I'll see you in the next one.